Hey everyone, Brandon here, and I just want to have this video for the people that are in negative situations or have been in negative situations but don't know how to really handle those situations, right? And I feel like a lot of people struggle with this. I feel like a lot of things in life happen that we don't necessarily agree with, and we let it really truly control our life, if not let it consume us completely. And I don't want to see people struggle with that. I feel like it's kind of one of those things that bothers me. And I know that I've worked really, really hard on just my own life to kind of pull a lot of this into my life and make my life feel a little bit more positive than it ever has been. And it really is life-changing when you can really follow some of these rules that I'm going to break down for you. Now, these are things that work for me. I want you to leave a comment below if there's things that really help you cope with a lot of this stuff. And if I don't touch base on it, please leave in the comments for other people to read them. That could potentially help them too as well. So first one I want to talk about is, what is happening and should it affect you, right? What's happening in the situation? So a good way to look at everything is to naturally only let things affect you if it affects you. And what I mean by that here, actually, I'm going to write that out. All right, so things only affect you if you let them. So really, a lot of things in life affect people when they shouldn't even let it affect them. So what I mean by that is you'll see the smallest little thing, like maybe something happened on TV and it was really sad, or maybe it made you really mad, or it makes most people mad, right? You can't let something in the world that doesn't really have an effect on your life take control of you. You need to really sit back and think about the things that you feel negative about, that you do not really agree with, and you need to understand that small things shouldn't control your life. You need to really think about those situations and truly see, is this thing that's bothering me really affecting my life? Is it really controlling the situation? Because if it's not changing your life, if it's not life-changing, it shouldn't affect you. You need to start focusing on really the bigger picture, right? You need to focus on your life and make that your big picture, because these small little things shouldn't bother you at all. And what I mean by that is you can't let something like, I hate to say it, but your dog dying or something, you can't let it hang too long. You need to let stuff go that isn't really truly impacting your life, that's holding you back. If it's not holding you back, let it go. And I'm just saying that to be as stern as possible, because truly people hold on to stuff that really truly does not impact their life at all. You need to hold on to things that really, if it's holding you back, then you focus on that and you go, I don't need that in my life, right? So we also need to think about your time, right? Your time on focusing on things. You need to focus in on positive things, and we only have so much time in this lifetime, right, to really focus in on. And so why not use your time efficiently, right? So time is only as efficient as you make it. So maybe spend time reading books, learning. Maybe spend your time working on a solution to the problem that you have in life, rather than focusing on the problem all the time. Refocus your energy towards stuff that's going to help your life progress. Again, use your time wisely, as efficiently as possible. And also, only spend time and energy on positive things. I know that sounds a lot harder than it seems, It's like when something comes your way and it's like negative, or somebody says something that you don't agree with, you need to really focus your energy on all the positive things that have happened in your life and can happen in your life. And the only way things in the future will become positive is if you look at the now in the most positive way possible. Don't let that negativity come into your life, because what that does is it's a thought process. Think of it like this: where do your thoughts come from? Right? You can either think positively or you can think negatively. And it's your choice. It's 100% up to you on which way you're going to go. And I will promise you, if you go with the negativity, it's the easiest route. So you can basically call yourself out and go, I like everything easy. And when you do that, what happens? When you go the negative route, what do you think happens to your life? You end up spiraling out of control, and you end up losing yourself, and then you end up really, really upset, and then you start questioning whether or not you're even worth anything. Negativity is the worst thing in the world, and it can truly destroy you if you let it destroy you. So you need to really, really focus all your energy on anything positive that you can possibly think of. I mean, anything. Hold on to those positive things, because those will keep you afloat forever, right? Something you see negative, move away from it. Don't even focus on it. Do not focus on that stuff. So number 2 we have is knowing your outcome, right? You need to be aware of who you are and the situations that you're in. So if you are looking at a situation, and this kind of goes into focusing on some of that positive stuff, like look at situations that happen and think about the end result. Is it a good decision to go this route or this route? Should I focus my energy here or should I focus it here? So a good way to do that is to really just ignore, right? Like just ignore smaller situations or problems. Just ignore them. It's not worth it to think about these like issues that are happening in life, right? That really are just so small that they have no effect on you at all. So you want to really know the end result. So when you look at a situation and you go, okay, I had this happen to me, but if I focus energy on it, is it going to get me here? So you got X and Y, and you start with X and you're looking at the situation. What's the outcome to that, right? You need to know that. You need to know exactly the end result. And, again, like just ignore the smaller situations, those smaller issues. I'll write that too. Ignore those smaller issues. All of it. Just ignore it. And practice ignoring it. When something comes your way, just practice. Just keep drilling it into your head like, I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm not going to pay attention to that. rather than just choosing to be mad. If you get upset or if you get mad, think about that situation and go, wow, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And call yourself out on it. Because the more you practice calling yourself out for situations or issues that you really focused in on, or you let your emotions get the best of you, it'll help you big time, big time. So stay focused. Another good one is to stay focused on what matters. Right? You want to stay focused on what matters in life. And that could be anything. And a lot of times you start with why you're doing anything in the first place. You know, you need to find your purpose, you need to find your why, and you need to understand that will pull you out of any negative situation, period. You know, if you can really stay focused on what matters in your life, why you're doing whatever it is you're doing, then you won't, these negative things will not affect you at all. And it'll be easier to stay positive. It'll be easier to focus your energy on those positive things because you're 100% focused on your life, on what you're doing, what matters in your life. Because if you can think about those things, you will not have a problem, period. Another thing is, you know, going back into emotions is balance them. You know, balance your emotions. Like, if you know that you're happy, then focus hard in on that happiness. Find out why you're happy. You know, really break that down. Break down why you were happy that day. Write it in a journal. It really helps to like write it down and look at that and go, okay, so I was happy that day. What was it that made me happy? You know? And you get a calendar and literally write down on that calendar, I was happy today. Do that. And then go back to that and really break down why you were happy. What happened at the beginning of your day that just started it out that way? And what happened in the middle and the end of that day that you could literally write down and say that day was a great day. Write that down, break that down, and look at that process and see why you were happy. Because if you set your life up every single day based off of those things that made you happy that day, every single day of your life could be positive. So another one is, you know, to speak positivity into situations that need them, right? You don't want to speak negativity, because now your words are more powerful than you think. So, you know, we'll put that. Words are powerful. You have to know that when you speak something into existence, that energy follows you. So if I say, man, life sucks, and somebody else is in the room and they hear that, that energy is now affecting their life. You also need to know that words, not just out of your mouth, also the people you're hanging out with. Because if somebody is hanging out with you and they start just talking all this crap, it could fog your mind with negativity. It could pull your energy. It's like, and I think that's an actual study of like actual words, because certain words have certain frequencies to them that our ears pick up on that we don't even know affects our entire chemistry in our body to react a certain way. So knowing that, always speak positivity into your life, you know, always wake up and I know it sounds really cheesy or really hard, but wake up and be like, today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be amazing. I'm going to achieve so much today. And tomorrow is going to be even better, but I got to get through this day, and this day is going to be fantastic. Like, just say it over and over and over and over again, and it will be that way. Another good tactic is to fake laugh, like fake laughing. Go into the bathroom and just start laughing to yourself. You know, if you can really control this and practice this stuff, I know it sounds really stupid at the moment, right? But like if you just fake laugh to yourself, your body reacts in a way to where it starts feeling you're kind of tricking your body into being happy, right? Because there's no way you can laugh and not feel a certain way. So if you practice laughing to yourself just randomly, you're going to see that your body is basically being tricked into being happy in that moment. Same thing with the positive words, you know? So yeah, I mean, really think about those different tactics and start practicing them, because you'll feel a lot better for sure every day. Another one is to turn your situations into sorry. Turn the situation turn your situations around. What I mean by that is, when you are given a situation and it's negative and it just seems terrible, turn it around. Literally take that and go, you know what? This isn't what it's going to be. This situation right here is going to turn out like this. And that's knowing your outcome, right? That's going back to knowing your outcome. You have to be aware of the situation that's happening. And the faster you can turn it around, you will understand that, okay, nothing can control you. You are now in control of that situation by using all of these different tactics to really know what you're getting yourself into and where you're going, right? So another one is be the driving source that keeps everyone on track. So be a driving force that keeps everyone on track. This one's really important, and it doesn't just affect your life, it now affects the people in your life. You don't want to be the problem. You don't want to be the person that is causing all of the chaos in everyone's life. And a lot of the times people don't realize that their opinions are more of a low confidence in themselves, right? A lot of people will have an opinion only because their opinion is their confidence that is extremely low, and you're just taking it out on other people. When you speak an opinion that is just harsh and nasty, there's other ways to handle that. But you're reacting, and that reaction becomes now somebody else's vibe that they're going to get from you. So you can be a driving force that keeps everyone on track. You could be the one that is always lifting people up when they're low, because by doing that, you're putting yourself, now you're speaking good energy to other people, and that good energy is going to come from the other person. They're going to now smile, and that smile could mean everything for that day. So try to be more positive around other people. Literally speak that stuff around them and be like, oh, you're a great person. Compliments, compliments. They really, really help. Even if it's like the hardest thing in the world, like say if it's somebody that you don't really like, give them a compliment. It feels a lot better than bashing them. I can promise you that. It's so much better to compliment people and keep that positivity in your life. Because the moment that you're wanting to bash somebody, or the moment that you're wanting to hate someone or feel a certain way, you're choosing negativity. You're choosing that energy. And it's better to just stay away from it. It's better to lift people up. It doesn't mean you have to be around those people. You can even choose to not be around them. That's the thing, is everything in life is a choice. Every decision, every thought is a choice, because your body doesn't react until you do. So you get to think about things before actually doing them. You have the choice to do that. So if you start paying attention to all this, and you know that you can really change your life by using these things, by doing all of this, and it's crazy, because you start to see things really light up once you start to really practice this stuff. And if you don't practice this stuff, then most likely you're okay with being negative. And this video probably doesn't speak to you, and that's okay. But if this video does kind of speak to you and it helps a little bit, comment below. Again, if you have other things that you feel that could really help anybody else, comment below, because somebody else might read that comment and truly be impacted by it. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to comment below and give me some topics on some stuff that you might be struggling with, that you may need help with, or maybe you have some really cool topics that I could talk about that could help other people. So whatever it is, leave a comment below, because it really does help with new ideas for videos and stuff. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope that this really helped. If it didn't, comment below, let me know, because I love this right here. My favorite word is haters. So if you want to be a hater, please do. Please be a hater. The more hate comments, the better. But if you really want to start putting positive energy into the world, then leave some positive comments below. If you want to be a hater and you're the negative source in everybody's life and you're okay with that, go ahead, because it's only your life. All right, so later, guys.